Hello, children. I'm Mr. Bill. I haven't seen you in a long time, but it's really good to see you, and I hope your summer is progressing and you're doing well. You and your family are doing well. I want to start with a book today entitled Pete the Cat Plays Hide and Seek. I know you know Pete the Cat. Everybody knows Pete the Cat. Even I knew Pete the Cat. It's written by Kimberly and James Dean. Of course, this is the main character. This is Pete the Cat, okay? And these are his friends. We'll see them throughout the reading of this book, all right? And these are cool little books. I can see why you all love them so much. And the color is unbelievable. Pete the Cat loves to play hide and seek, and he is it, all right? Pete the Cat plays hide and seek. Kimberly and James Dean. Pete and the gang love to play hide and seek. And who's the fastest seeker? Cool Cat Pete, of course. Since Pete is it, he covers both his eyes. Then he counts to 10 as everyone hides. You hear the rhythm, you hear the rhyming of the words, okay? Eyes, hides. There's rhyme in this book, okay? Pete counts quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then he opens his eyes and looks for his friends, all right? Ready or not, here I come. Okay, you see Pete's friends hanging out, trying to hide, in some cases successfully and others not. All right? But here goes Pete. Pete looks everywhere. Pete runs to see. Pete quickly thinks, where, oh, where could Gus be? Okay? So that's his question. Where's Gus? Well, you see Gus? Gus is in this picture. All right? We see the bird. We see what looks like a beak. Okay, we see all these beautiful flowers and all the greenery. But he's looking for Gus. He spots Gus hiding behind a tree. Do you see Gus? Well, maybe he thinks this is Gus right here behind the tree. Let's find out. But it is not Gus at all. How can that be? It's just a mailbox hiding behind the tree. Okay, you see it? And looking at it from different perspectives, it could look like it was Gus. All right? Ready or not, Pete is still it. It's all groovy because Pete never quits. Okay? Pete just keeps on moving. Oh, now I see. I didn't see this before, so you know who that is, all right? It's all groovy because Pete never quits. Let's go to the next page. Pete keeps on looking. Pete runs to see. Pete quickly thinks, where, oh, where could alligator be? Out of sight, dynamite. He spots alligator on the bus to the right. You hear the rhythm? You hear the rhythm there? All right. So you think this is the alligator right here? This is what he thinks could be the alligator. But that's not alligator. Pete wants to fuss. It's just Bob's surfboard sitting on the bus. Okay? He's got his surfboard on a Volkswagen van. That's what it looks like. And he thought it might be an alligator, but it's not. Ready or not, Pete is still it. It's all groovy because Pete never quits. All right, so Pete still looks, and people are still, or the animals are still hiding. You see him? He's hiding, she's hiding. You got folks hiding his, and here's somebody hiding up here. Okay? Pete keeps on searching. Pete runs to see. Pete quickly thinks, where, oh, where could turtle and squirrel be? Okay, you see the turtle? You see the squirrel? Okay. No doubt. Far out. That's what Pete is saying. There's turtle and squirrel at the playground, he shouts. All right, he thinks he sees turtle and squirrel. Do you see turtle and squirrel anywhere? All right. But it isn't turtle at all. Pete starts to groan. It turns out to be a polka dot stone. So he thought this was a turtle, but it's a polka dot stone. All right. Oh man, Pete says, this wasn't the plan. That's not squirrel. It's just a watering can. Okay, so this isn't squirrel, but the color confused him. It's the watering can. Ready or not, Pete is still it. Pete takes one last look. Pete runs to see. Pete thinks quicker. Where, oh where could Grumpy Toad be? Where's Grumpy Toad? You see Grumpy Toad anywhere? Ooh, too cool. He spots Grumpy Toad hiding by the pool. You see Grumpy Toad? Oh, maybe he thought that was Grumpy Toad. I don't know. But it isn't Grumpy Toad. Pete starts to sigh. Why is Granny's armchair sitting poolside? Oh, so he thought that was Grumpy Toad, but that's not. That's Grandma's armchair. All right? So it looks like he's trying to figure out what's going on. Suddenly Pete stops. Is hide and seek really fun? What if he keeps trying and still can't find anyone? Okay, Pete is pondering. This time Pete doesn't rush. He takes a slow, deep breath in. Then he opens his eyes and looks around again. You hear the rhyme? You hear the rhythm in the story? There's Grumpy, there's Squirrel, there's Turtle, Alligator, and Gus. The whole gang says, yeah, Pete, you found all of us. You see everybody else? There's the turtle. Okay. There's the gator. Oops, that's the gator. Turtle, gator. You see the squirrel. You see the bird. You see them all. They're all here. Okay. Pete found all of them. That's what the gang says. See, there isn't always things aren't always as they first appear. If you take a deep breath, sometimes become clear. Some things become clear. Pete is a good seeker. He is happy he took his time. Hide. Okay, hide. Fun book, fun book, fun book. What do you think? Fun book. You've read many Pete the Cat books, I know, but this is another one that's really, really cool for the young people as well as for the adults. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to read it again, you probably have it at home. If not, you can get them at the library. They've got tons of Pete the Cat books. All right. Thank you so very much.